about the Ultimate Friendly Flora. And this is another one that people love. I was thrilled when Andrew started manufacturing this. Our health food store sold a probiotic, but it was refrigerated, and you had to keep it in the refrigerator. I love that you've developed a probiotic, a friendly flora, that you don't have to refrigerate. I always keep them in a dry...
That took us a couple of decades.
I bet it did.
Working with one of the most advanced and reputable companies in the world in terms of creating these individual probiotic species, and they were involved in some of the greatest research on these probiotic species. So it was incredibly difficult for us to accomplish this, to be able to make a product that gives you 25 billion. Our original, which we still have at 5 billion, that's our friendly flora. This is 25 billion in our ultimate friendly flora. And the other day at dinner, I was having dinner with friends, and we were talking about probiotics and things like that. And I mentioned to them that as many cells as we have in our body, there are more probiotic organisms in our body than there are cells in our body.
No kidding.
And what I said that really,
amazing.
What I said that really freaked them out.
Yeah.
Every one of our cells contains DNA, contains genetic material. In our bodies, there's more genetic material from the probiotic species than of our own.
Really?
Really.
That's wild.
I mean, it's
Who knew?
And again, and these are not invading organisms.
Right.
These are organisms that we now know are essential to the normal functioning of our immune system, the normal functioning of our digestive system, the healthy absorption of nutrients, the normal functioning of our brain and nervous system. So our bodies, for as long as we've been on this planet, we have relied on these organisms to be they're sort of, how would I say, they're like tenants that live us. They're partners of us. They are part of the living human organism. And again, in the world we live, we have so sanitized our food supply and sanitized our environment. Something we were talking about at dinner the other night. You go back a couple of generations, peanut allergies were almost unheard of.
Right.
Now peanut allergies and other allergies and asthma and things like that in children that literally can cause their death, cause an anaphylactic reaction. That these things have become commonplace, and many immunologists and experts theorize that we've so sanitized our environment, we've so deprived ourselves of an opportunity to develop in an environment where there's multiple stimuli. And similarly to having the probiotic organisms that comprise a normal, healthy human species, that we are just left on our own without the immune system support, the digestive support, the neurological support that all the generations that preceded us had, but we do not now because of the way we've sanitized and sterilized our world.
Amazing. I want to show you what the choices are. We have a 30, a 60, a 90, or a 180 count today. Also weekend special pricing here, and you can choose whichever size, flex pay, free shipping and handling available on all of these. And if you have a minute, go read the reviews. Every single Andrew Lessman product is a customer pick. Every single product he brings us is and not just, I mean, by large margin, huge customer picks. This one, another example, there's 1,600 reviews. Of that, over 14, almost 1,500 are excellent out of the 16. And this is for a probiotic.
Just look up there.
Right.
1,600 reviews, 1,300 are 5-star reviews.
Exactly. That doesn't even count the 4 stars that are also really good reviews. So that's what's exciting here, is that this is a probiotic, a friendly flora that you can get home, you can take, and we all, I think, understand the benefits, especially if you feel run down, if you've been taking an antibiotic. I mean, there's a million reasons to be taking a friendly flora. You notice now they're putting them in everything, drinks and yogurt and all kinds of things.
See it all over the place. But again, they're not subject to the same sort of standardization or reliability that we have to deal with when we're creating a supplement. And it's not just when we're taking antibiotics that can wipe out our friendly flora. So many of us, we tend to pop them like candy. These proton pump inhibitors, things that are for GERD and things like that, the prescriptions of those have skyrocketed in the last several decades. And for many of us, it's not that we're hyperacidic, that we're just sensitive to what acidity we do have. Or it might be we're eating the wrong foods, whether it's having too much coffee or alcohol or spicy foods or eating too late in the day, large meals, whatever it might be. But again, things like proton pump inhibitors that we think, oh, that's just dealing with the acidity or the symptoms we're having in our digestive system. No, those change the pH, the acidity of the environment, and thereby change the environment for the probiotic organisms. So it changes their population, and it's already well established in the science and research that it changes the health of that population and the balance of that population. And basically, the reason why this product is so well reviewed, it's as straightforward as the science could be. The 4 names you see there, basically, are the 4 principal species of probiotic organisms that defined the probiotic space initially. Over 25 billion colony-forming units per capsule. We focus on, of course, Lactobacillus acidophilus, Lactobacillus plantarum, Lactobacillus salivarius, and then Bifidobacterium lactis, 2 species of that. And the species themselves, in parentheses, if you went and read the science, you'll see references to those specific species that we use. So that's what makes a probiotic product a reliable probiotic product. Again, we